Hello again, guys. Welcome back to video 2 in the new Facebook changes kind of series of videos I suppose I'm doing. Alright, so I've just gone through the key changes by using Facebook's Take a Tour. So let's actually have a look at those changes on our page and see the differences that they've made. I still haven't upgraded this page yet. I'm still in preview mode at the moment, so at any time I can switch back to my old page. But here we are. As you can see, I've relogged in and all my pictures have now changed order again. So that's how it works. Okay, so here's my wall. At the moment I've got it on everyone. Okay, so these are the posts by everyone which Facebook deems to be the most interesting at the top. Yeah? How they're determining this as yet I haven't figured out because, you know, there's all sorts of different likes and comments and things on here. There's no real pattern to this yet. So anyway, we'll come back to that. If I click on free fan page templates, that's going to bring up all of the posts that I have made recently as the admin of the page in reverse chronological order. Okay, so as an admin of the page, I want to actually see these posts in order. I want to know who's commented and when they commented and what was the most recent. So this is what this admin view over here is. If I click on admin view, that's going to bring me up the most recent posts on my wall. So I can now go through the posts in order to see when people have actually posted and what they've said, and I can see the most recent posts on my wall, which I think is a handy little gadget. Okay, and then everything else is as it was. There's your info tab there, there's your welcome tab there. Okay, now you will notice on some pages that there seems to be a bit of a change in the size here. Yeah, so now I'm hearing rumours that it's gone from 520 pixels down to 490 pixels and all that kind of stuff. But the jury's out on that at the moment because we're not sure whether it has actually changed or whether it's just a little bit of a bug and Facebook are playing with that. So I would just hold off on suddenly rushing in and amending all your pages for at least the next 24 to 48 hours while we find out exactly what whether this is a bug or whether that is actually changing permanently to 490 pixels. Okay, so basically there's all your tabs as before. All right, so if we go back to the wall, some of the other changes on the main page, you can now see that here's the amount of people that like you, but you don't see their photos. You have to actually press people that like this. These are the pages that you like, yeah, and you can feature yourself as the page owner. That takes people directly back to your profile page, so people can really find out who the page owner is, which is something that we never had before. Great way of finding out the page owners and obviously trying to connect and create possible future JVs and all that kind of stuff that I talk about in my course. Okay, and then over here you've got your admins now, which can actually be seen on the page. Your connector to go and use Facebook as this page, yeah. Your suggest a friends button is still over here, although it's been a bit buggy lately, that one, but that's your suggest a friends button. This is your sort of pictures of your friends, yeah. And that's kind of that. So let's head over. This is your edit page button is now over here on the top right hand corner of your page. So if we click on edit page, and let me show you the main differences on edit page. First of all, now we've got this new your settings tab here. And you've got two settings in here. You've got always comment and post on your page as free fan page templates, even when using Facebook as Jo Barnes. So I always want to comment and post as the page, even when I'm signed on as Jo Barnes. And yes, I do want to do that, okay? And then I'm also leaving send notifications to my email address when people post or comment on my page. And that's because I want to stay right on top of when people are commenting. This sends you through to the notifications tab on your account settings bar in Facebook, so you can play around and set all the notifications for your pages, okay? If we go into manage permissions, the key differences on here are you've got your welcome tab here, and you can basically tell people they can land anywhere. They can land on your shop, they could land on your testimonials tab, they can land on your polls and quizzes tab, they can land on your YouTube tab. Wherever you want people to land now, you can click and they can land anywhere on your wall. And then the other main changes are just these two down here. You've got your moderation block list and your profanity block list. So you can now put in a list of keywords of things that if somebody types in a post with that keyword, then your page is going to block it. an interesting addition, not something I've ever foresee I'd need to use, but that's what you can do. And also you can put a profanity block list in here, so none, medium, or a strong profanity block list. So if anybody comes in with any sort of aggressive or anything, posts that you don't like, then it will block those automatically as well. They're the main changes. In basic information, the other changes are you can now play around with your category. You can change your category if you decide you don't like it. Although I would just note you still can't change between a community and a official page, okay? But you can change your category and you can change the brand, whatever it is within your category. Plus, Facebook now tell you where you can get your username. It gives you your username. And if you've got a page, where's one of my old pages? This is an old page I don't really use anymore. If I go into edit page, I've got 25 people that like this, but I haven't yet got a username for this. So if I go in here and go into basic information, it actually then gives me the link to go in and create my username for that page. Yep, so it actually takes me to that page where I can create my username. Okay, so that's the main change in there. There's nothing in the profile. The other one is featured. Here's where you'd put your featured likes. Yep, so as you go and like pages, you're going to have more and more pages, and you can go in here, edit your featured likes, and you can tick and say, yes, I would like these to rotate on the left-hand side of my page. This is where obviously you can put, so if you start to, if somebody else comes and owns your page with you, you can put them down the left-hand side as well. Apart from that, everything else looks to be the same as it was on the back end. Okay, so they're the main changes on your edit page tab. I'm going to make one more video this morning, and that's going to be how to use Facebook as your page and the differences that you're going to see there, how to see your news feed, and what you're going to see up here with your notifications, and also how to find your page, because obviously now if you go to your account button, manage pages has disappeared, so we need to tell you how you can actually go and find your page. Alright guys, I will see you in video 3.